Texas, as we are set for some indoor arena football as the San Antonio Knights are in town to take on the RGV Dorados. This game was originally scheduled to have the Arlington team in town to take on the Dorados. There was a last-minute switch late last night, and so the San Antonio Knights are in tow to take on the Dorados. The Knights have played the Dorados earlier. That was a game one of the season, and the Dorados owned San Antonio's Knights. Knights lost last week in a lopsided affair to their ball club in their ball game on a Saturday in Austin. And now they are set to go here. In the white uniforms will be the San Antonio Knights, the Dorados in the customary gold uniforms with the blue trim. And the team captains meet out there in the center of the field. And the San Antonio Knights won the coin toss. They elect to receive the football. Even if they wouldn't have won the coin toss, they would have received the football because the Dorados like to set the offense on the sideline and put the defense to work to start each ball game. We'll have the opening kickoff after this. This is IAFL Indoor Arena Football League. Dorados and the Knights on RioSportsLive.com.
San Benito High School students Noe Lopez, Nayeli Ramirez, and Peter Martinez will compete in Career Pathways Showcase AV Technology, and Noe Barrientos will compete in the Residential Systems installation for the 2019 annual National Skills Conference. Good luck at Nationals.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
The answer on the social media question by Ben Vasquez, was this supposed to be the Arlington Longhorns? Yes, sir. As of last night, it was scheduled to be the Arlington Longhorns, but that was changed late in the evening. And therefore, we now have the San Antonio Knights in town to take on the RGV Dorados. Dorados will be kicking the ball off to start this ball game, and sit back and enjoy it as they put 15 minutes on the clock and get us set to start this Sunday night game here at the arena level. From Hidalgo, Texas, kickoff is underway. And that's going to be fielded outside the 5-yard line, out across the 5 to the 10, and that's where the Knights will take over, 1st and 10. And the offense will take the field for a first time on the evening. Dorado team coming off a 66-0 shutout victory a week ago on Saturday. And so they will now be trying to build off of that. A rare shutout in arena football action as they take the field here. We'll run down some names for you as we get them here. We got some rosters that were thrown together at the last second. My wife Dahlia on the camera. Jake Howell took a break tonight, and Bert Ruiz is off celebrating a birthday with his daughter. So we want to wish the daughter of Bert Ruiz a happy, happy birthday here on a Sunday, Cinco de Mayo. Quarterback today, stands in, ready to go for the Knights. And Rio Grande Valley already takes a timeout on the floor. Take a quick break, and we come back. We'll see what's happening as far as why that timeout was called. Back right after this.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956.
Bring it back here to action as we start this ball game, and the penalty flags are flying all over the place. My thanks to Kevin Naro for running down to the concessions, grabbing some stuff for me. Up here on his day off, watching a little football with his dad. And as that penalty flag comes raining in, still first down for San Antonio. And this Knights team. Now we're looking for the first play from scrimmage here for the Knights. Out of a shotgun formation, they'll take the snap inside their own end zone. Man in motion, that's a high snap. They'll get to it. Here comes the pressure. They'll get rid of the ball. That's an incomplete pass. Intense pressure coming right up the middle by the Dorados defense on first down. Running clock here. They'll do that down till we get to the 2-minute warning of each half. So the Knights of San Antonio with the football on second down. Got to get it out across the 20-yard line for a first down as they play it out here. Noise being made by the crowd on hand here at the arena in Hidalgo. Snap back, a pump fake, running with the quarterback. It's going to take it out, upended as he got across the 7-yard line. Dorados shut that down quickly. Ernesto Tamez on the stop. And third down coming up for the Knights out of San Antonio as we're here in the first quarter of play. Knights showing they'll go for it. There is a kicking game involved in arena football, but normally you don't see any punting. Might try for a field goal, but that's a long distance shot there. Pressure, pass delivered, incomplete, and a turnover on downs as the Dorados defense gets the job done. And on the incomplete pass, they will take a look after the call. Set the ball down at the 8. They're going to give them another down. Fourth down now for the Knights here on this opening possession of the game. Appreciate you watching on the social media, those watching the game on our Facebook and YouTube. On Facebook, be sure you share the link if you will, please. And also, like our page, follow our page to help keep our numbers on a growing basis. Fourth down play. Here comes pressure by the Dorados. They'll get rid of the ball. That's going to be incomplete. And now the Dorados will take over as the defense forces a turnover on downs by the Knights. So the Dorados have it in good shape to start their first drive of the ball game. Already in the red zone of the San Antonio Knights as they'll have the ball marked down at the 8-yard line to start this drive. Daniel Young, the quarterback. Renato Nunez is back there right now as Young splits out as a receiver to the left-hand side. So Nunez under center on this first down play. Drops back to throw, waiting, fires a pass. That's picked off by the Knights outside the 5-yard line. Interception made by Ivan Garcia, and the Knights make the first big play of the ball game. Garcia jumped the route, got the pick. And so the Knights will take over here in the first quarter of play. New life for this Knights offense as they step on the field for a second time in the evening. And they'll take the snap. A low snap, that's fumble. Look out, and the Dorados may recover it. And they do in the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Dorados. Defense puts points on the board. Bad snap, and the Dorados were there defensively all over the play. And a 6-0 ball game just like that. Extra point coming up. Renato Nunez back in at quarterback. for this extra point, but right now he'll be just holding as the kicker, Ernesto Tamez, will tee it up. Meanwhile, Dorados are shuffling players on and off the field, trying to make sure the right personnel is on for the extra point. Same case for the Knights out of San Antonio, as they too are trying to make sure the personnel is situated for this extra point. 6-0 ball game. And a pass play out of that messed up extra point is no good. 6-0 Dorados, they lead. Early action. We'll be back with more after this.
8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. Right now, check out this 2014 Hyundai Elantra GT. This car is loaded with a leather interior, satellite radio, Bluetooth, and it's yours today for zero money down and $175 a month. That's right, no money down. Drive away today, just $175 a month. Kickoff by the Dorados is returned by the Knights, and they just get it out of the end zone. And now the ball comes loose, and Dorados may have recovered that. Wait for the call from the officials. Big pile-up. Dorados think they got it. But the Knights hang on to the football. And it will be a safety for a 1-point addition on the scoreboard for the Dorados, as the Knights were unable to get it out of the end zone on the kick return. Initially, they thought that was going to bounce out of the end zone, but nothing doing. 7 points on the board for the Dorados. We're in this first quarter of play. In a 7-0 game. Knights up to the line of scrimmage. Turned it over in the end zone for a defensive score for the Dorados on the last possession. On first down play here. Good snap. Here comes the pressure. They'll run out of that. Out across the 5, back to the 6. Now the ball comes loose. They'll rule that down. And so the Knights will retain possession of the game. Fans, wherever you're watching this game from, give me a shout out. It's always neat to see just what the reach is out there when we're broadcasting our games here on Rio Sports. Those watching on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. Numbers are amazing sometimes when I look at it, as far as the number of viewers, and then all of a sudden you're looking at where they're coming from. There's a pass play, a big hit delivered out across the 10-yard line. Delivering that hit was Kevin Short for the Dorados. But a completed pass for the Knights brings up 3rd and short. Ball outside the 13-yard line. Good snap on 3rd down. They'll run. Some room. First down across the 15. Quarterback to the 20-yard line. And so the Knights out of San Antonio will move the football. As we're in the first quarter of play. The clock will be on and off as far as being able to keep track. Pass play over the left-hand side. That's picked off by the Dorados. down the right-hand side. Big block delivered, inside the 5, down to the 1-yard line. Dorados take over. Defense makes another play on a pick by Joe Mason. Mason with the interception. Received a huge block during that return that nearly sprung him for the pick 6. And so 1st and goal for the Dorados. As this first quarter has been all RGV Dorados thus far. On a 1st down play. Renato Nunez under center. 3 receivers bunched to the short side of the field on his right. And on a 1st down play, they'll hand it off. That's a running play. That's a touchdown for the Dorados. Adonis Cruz takes it to the house. 6 more points. Cruz took that in, rumbling through the defense. And so the defense of the Dorados sets the table. The offense cleans it up and puts more points on the board. It's a 13-0 game with an extra point coming up. Dorados will be back in town next week when they take on a team out of Mexico City. Excited to see that team come in here. More excited is the fact that we're going to be down there broadcasting in Mexico City during the 1st of June. Extra point here, a 2-point attempt for the Dorados. Byron Ingram, the quarterback, takes a snap, hands the ball off, running play. That's inside the 5. Now it's picked off, and the Knights are going to score points off the extra point. Down and score it in. Knights, something positive out of that. Ball was fumbled by the Dorados. They put 6 points on the board. Do you score a touchdown? I don't think so. Knights are saying, we'll take that. 2 points on the missed extra point and the conversion on the scoop and score for the Knights. Kickoff coming up. Dorados lead this one. This is Real Sports Live. This 2016 Dodge Challenger. This includes the RT Scat Pack. Includes navigation, satellite radio, a reverse camera, an Alpine stereo system. Practically new with just 31,000 miles. Powered by a 6.4-liter 392 Hemi engine. This today on the lot at $33,999. Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Cano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002. Harlingen, Texas. Kickoff delivered, and the Knights on the return. We'll get it out near the 10-yard line. Welcome back to our coverage here on Rio Sports Live. As we resume play here in the first quarter, which has an odd score of 13-2. Dorados defense with a scoop and score in the end zone on a fumble. And then a interception that sets up a 1st and goal and a 1-play drive. The extra points have been adventurous. A missed extra point on the first attempt by the Dorados. And then a fumble on the second extra point that led to the Knights' only points on the board. They'll run the ball here, right-hand side with some room, out across the 15 to the 20, fighting hard to the 25-yard line. That's by far the best yardage off of a play from scrimmage. Elijah G's on the carry for the Knights out of San Antonio. And 2nd down coming up. Check that a 1st down as they move the chains. Shotgun formation. G stands as a back in the left-hand side. Receiver out left goes in motion, and they'll look to throw. Scrambling. Quarterback gets rid of the ball in a hurry. Look out, that's up for grabs, and it is picked off by the Dorados on the return. Here comes Kevin Short. Gets to the right-hand side, takes a huge block, and then he's brought down. Play stopped after an interception. Big hit delivered that time by the Dorados. Short on the interception. So the Dorados take over. First down after another interception here on the play. We'll go back and show you that play here. Take a look at the block at the end of this. That ball was just thrown up for grabs. You see Short gets it. And now coming down that right-hand side, watch this block coming up right there. Boom. Right into the boards on the interception. Back to play. Dorados with the football. Looking to throw. Looking downfield for it all. That's underthrown. And a diving catch is made. Touchdown Dorados. One play score. Will they rule it in? No. It's on the ground. Big groan from the crowd on that play. Isaiah Jupiter thought he had caught that ball. And they're all looking up at the Jumbotron to see if they'll get a replay. They're not running replays up there on that. I've got some replays here. I just didn't hit the button on that one. Once they ruled it incomplete. We'll catch up with more replays. We're just getting underway with the replay here on Rio Sports Live. Started that a couple of days ago during our softball broadcast. And we're incorporating that more and more into what we're doing. Bert Ruiz and I were going over the slow motion abilities on that. Dorados look to throw again. This one's down the middle and incomplete. Right there, going back to Isaiah Jupiter. He had beaten his man and had a chance to reel that one in for the score. Ruled incomplete. So the Dorados will have it third down. Good crowd on hand for a Sunday here at the arena. Always want to invite fans out to join this. And the bigger the crowd is, the more intense this game becomes. Dorados look to throw again. Looking for it all. Down the right side. Got a man in zone. Touchdown. Easy pickings. Dorados score. Daniel Young on the reception. And it makes it a 19-2 game. Young went streaking past the defender on that right side. All he had to do was reel it in, secure the catch, and 6 more points on the board. Stops play here in the first quarter. (19-2) your score. Dorados with the lead. They'll look for the extra point. Points coming early and often for the Dorados. Go for the 2-point conversion. Ingram at quarterback. Thomas back there in the backfield with him. Ingram takes a snap. Hands it off inside. Running play left side. 2-point conversion is good as Kevin Short takes it in. And it takes us to a 22-2 ball game. Go back and show you that touchdown catch for the Dorados that put their last points on the board. Again, this offense on 3 consecutive plays had gone to the end zone, and on this one, easy pickings for Daniel Young. And the touchdown, extra point, and good. We'll be back with a kickoff after this.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
San Benito High School students Noe Lopez, Nayeli Ramirez, and Peter Martinez will compete in the Career Pathway Showcase AV Technology, and Noe Barrientos will compete in the Residential Systems installation for the 2019 annual National Skills Conference. Good luck at Nationals.
Back here on the kickoff. On the return, the Knights take it out across the 5-yard line. And that's where they'll set up shop. We continue coverage here on Rio Sports of indoor arena football on the RGV Dorados. Game originally scheduled against the team out of Arlington. It was good excitement by the Dorados. They wanted to see that Arlington team play. Travel situation unavailable. So the Knights had to switch their game. And so the San Antonio Knights are in town. First down play coming up for the Knights. Running play and off to the left-hand side, out across the 10. Another nice carry for Elijah G's. Gains a good 6 on the play. And brings up second down for the Knights. Arturo Gutierrez giving us a rundown of who these players are on this team from San Antonio's Knights. Tough snap to handle. Quarterback's going to get drilled. Down he goes. Loss on the play of a couple of yards. Hard hitting that time by the defense of the Dorados. And third down and 8 yards coming up for the San Antonio Knights. Knights send a receiver out to the left-hand side. That's Tyler Winters. Another receiver out wide right is Kenny Anderson. On this play, they'll look to run. Quarterback keeps it. Going to get ridden down and dropped at the 8-yard line, and fourth down coming up. Reminding you fans, we have This Week in Dorado Nation each week. The head coach for the Dorados. We've had players in the past. We'll have an additional show this week. We'll be previewing the game against Mexico City and also recapping this one. Most likely this week on a Tuesday night. Timeout called. By the San Antonio Knights. And we'll take a quick break. Be right back. Welcome back to our coverage here on Rio Sports. We resume play after the timeout. San Antonio Knights with the football. And on this fourth down play, they'll look to throw from their end zone. Looking for it all down the right-hand side. That's going to be tipped and incomplete. Intended receiver down there become the defender, tipping that ball away. And so the Dorados defense will take over, hand the ball to the offense as we close out this first quarter of play. Time enough for the Dorados to get off of one or maybe two plays, but they've got it first and goal inside the 8-yard line for this play. Appreciate all the fans that tuned in earlier today as we were covering some NFL flag football from the city of Mercedes. Replays are up of those games, also some highlights. Appreciation of Eric Medrano and Mr. Manny Medrano for assisting on the broadcast, allowing Jake and I a chance to get out here and get set up. Takes us to the end of the first quarter. 22-2, Dorados lead. Back after this.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Don't pass up the savings at Mikasa Furniture.
Dorado football as we start the second quarter. How about some scrambling by the quarterback? How about 6 points on the board? Touchdown run for Renato Nunez. One play, 6 points here in the second quarter. Nunez with some acrobatic play. Outran a couple of defenders. Managed to get that one and take it to the house. And one play, 6 points for the Dorados. Take a look at that play again. We're coming out of commercial break. Good blocking there, and then to the left side, stepping in for the score for the Dorados. 28-2. Dorados go for the conventional extra point. Kicker this time for the Dorados. Gets that one up through the uprights, and it is good. Dorados 29, San Antonio Knights 2. Kickoff coming up after this.
Score big at Mikasa Furniture.
7533 Boca Chica Boulevard, Brownsville.
Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-Up, 3-Down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat, maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-Up, 3-Down Fishing Tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way. Ready to go with the kickoff, the Dorados. They've been busy in this kicking department. High, deep kickoff this time. That's going to be non-returnable. Sails out of the back of the end zone. And so San Antonio's Knights will take over. 1st and 10 here in this second quarter of play. Only points scored by the Knights came off of a botched extra point attempt by the RGV Dorados. Everything else has gone the Dorados' way in a dominating type of game against this San Antonio team. Officials with a long discussion after that kickoff. Now they'll place the ball down at the 10-yard line. That's as a result of the ball going out of the back of the end zone. And so the Knights will have it 1st and 10 from their own 10.
We see you up there, Pro Scout Athletics. Make some noise!
They crank up the clock and started counting down here in this second quarter of play. Defense of the Dorados has caused a fumble for a touchdown. They've also had a couple of interceptions in this ball game. One led to a quick score. Just about everything you look at on the Dorados side of things has been letter perfect here in this ball game. Pitch play, right-hand side, looking for a wall of blockers, taking on a couple of defenders, driving out across the 15-yard line, still on his feet to the 17. Geez, another great carry. Elijah G's. Kept those feet churning. Got it out to the 16. And so the San Antonio Knights trying to get something rolling here on the offensive end. Dorado defense showing some pressure coming up the middle. There's a handoff. That ball's fumbled, and it's recovered by the Dorados, but wait, there's a penalty behind the play.
There's a
Flag on the play, and we'll take a look at what that call is. Defense had recovered the fumble. It's an illegal formation. That'll be against the offense, so they decline the penalty, and the Dorados indeed will take over at the 16 of the Knights. As the Dorados bring it back out on the offensive end. Renato Nunez, the quarterback tonight. Breaks out of the huddle, and here we go on first down. Some of these drives for the Dorados have lasted all of one play. Nunez has a wide receiver over on the left-hand side, who will go in motion before the snap. That's Daniel Young. Young goes in motion. Nunez drops back to throw, waiting over the middle of the field, caught at the 5, down to the 1, stretching out. That is a touchdown, Dorados, on the extra effort. Ernesto Tamez takes it to the house. RGV Dorados. Take it out to a 35-2 lead here in this first half. And we'll look for the extra point. Out of the hold of Nunez. Good snap, ball down, kick up, long high, and off to the right side, no good. Dorados up 35-2. They'll kick it off again. Back after this.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
How to add the VTX1 app to your Roku device. All your favorite shows from VTX1 Channel 1 and exciting games broadcast on Rio Sports Live can be added onto your Roku device by following these simple steps. Step 1. Scroll down to search and push OK on the remote control. Step 2. Type in VTX1 by using the arrow keys to move the cursor around the keyboard and pushing OK to enter the letters. When you're done, choose the VTX1 option on the right-hand side of the screen. Then push OK.
Kickoff by the Dorados. We'll get to back how to get to our Roku television channel a little bit later on. That kick sails into the stands. And so the San Antonio Knights will take over. 1st and 10. High school fans, we want to make sure you understand that this week there's a lot of testing going on. So we understand that most of the playoff action on the baseball and softball side will filter towards Friday and Saturday. We will be active in trying to make sure we cover as many games as we can, trying to get some more crews out there to expand the coverage. Had a couple of great games that we covered this week. We want to grab some more for the week coming up. Also, we want to remind fans that 7-on-7 football at the high school level got underway last week in Brownsville. We wanted to go there. A couple of things kept us from doing that. We're on tow to pick it up in Brownsville on Wednesday night, and at the same time, We're going to send a crew to Mercedes and cover 7-on-7 as the Mercedes 7-on-7 action has gone underway. That'll feature some teams, various teams in both leagues. Gives an opportunity for fans to see some of the players they'll be seeing next year in the upcoming football season. First down play for the Knights. Fake the run, quarterback will keep it, has a blocker in front, rolls down inside the 20, down to the 15-yard line. Ridden out of bounds right there, but a nice run for the Knights. And a first down. Indoor Arena Football League coming your way here on a Sunday night from the Hidalgo Arena. Today, all day, we were at Mercedes covering the NFL flag football. Got a chance to see some talented players at the 14 and under level from Mercedes, also from San Benito, from Harlingen, from Palmview, various areas. Play for the Knights, another running play. Quarterback keeper brought down as he got to the 14-yard line. We're in the second quarter of play here. Game has been dictated solely by the RGV Dorados. It's the best drive of the evening for the Knights of San Antonio. They face long yardage to go here. Deep drop, quarterback looking, pressured. Gets away from one man, gets away from another. Finally gets rid of the ball, up for grabs in the middle. Picked off, another interception for Kevin Short, who pulls it in. Short with another interception, as that ball was literally just thrown up for grabs. And the Dorados defense makes another play. Take a look at this one. Quarterback again was scrambling around, pressure everywhere. Now here's where he just heaves the ball up for grabs, and Short said, "Thank you very much." Driven down on a hard tackle there, but Trey Johnson was just trying to clean up after a turnover as he made that tackle. Dorado football again. Set up shop at their own 5-yard line after the pick. Bringing in some players from the sideline. They're still trying to get the play relayed to quarterback Renato Nunez. Now they'll break out of the huddle. 3 receivers over to the right-hand side for the Dorados. Now they'll send a man in motion over to the left. Darius Dorsey. First down play, Dorsey in motion. Swing pass to the right side, completed pass, and the receiver screen. May go to the house. Arvin Jackson, 6 points on the board. Jackson scores. What a block delivered by Darius Dorsey that sprung Jackson on a good-looking play for the Dorados as they score yet again. Now lead 41-2. After the catch, you can see the blocking was right there. And Arvin Jackson to the house. 6 more points for the Dorados. Extra point coming up for RGV's Dorados. Two-point conversion as the Dorados line up on this play. Man in motion, they'll hand it off. A little miscommunication, but the 2-point conversion is good as the Dorados extend the lead to 43-2. Kickoff coming up after this.
Step 3. Choose the Add Channel option on the right-hand side of the screen and wait for the application to load. Congratulations! You have now successfully added the VTX1 app to your channel lineup. It can be found on the main screen under Home at the bottom of the list. For more information, visit the VTX1 website at vtx1.net/OTT.
At Port Isabel Health Clinic, they care for you like family. Services include pediatrics, geriatric care, and family practice, school sports physicals, daycare physicals, orthopedic care, wellness exams for men and women. Dr. William Torkelson and his staff are here to serve you. Office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. through 5 p.m. Your health is their priority at the Port Isabel Health Clinic.
Ready to go with the kickoff here as we've got the kicker with the ball on the tee. My wife's fixing the camera right now. We're getting ready for the kickoff, though, as the Dorados extending the lead out to 43-2. They held that kickoff off just so my wife could get that camera fixed. Now we're ready to roll. High short kick this time. This is the returnable for the Knights to bring it out of the end zone across the 5-yard line, across the 10 to the 15, and out to the 16-yard line. And that's where the San Antonio Knights will take over. Trailing in this game by the score of 43-2. Halfway through this second quarter of play. Fans asking about tickets. I know they're affordable tickets. And right now, man, they got some great deals. They got $1 popcorn, they got $1 soda, they got $1 beer going on here at the arena. Not sure you can top that anywhere. $1 hot dogs as well. For this game. On first down, the Knights will run it out across the 15 to the 18-yard line. Elijah G's on another carry. Stop made. Is coming in there to deliver the hit was Marco Garcia. This Knight team just hasn't been able to do anything through the air. Timeout called by San Antonio. Even the officials are decoyed as to who's playing in this ball game. They keep calling them Arlington. This is not Arlington out there at all. This is the San Antonio Knights. We'll take a break. We'll come back after this.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Back here on Rio Sports Live after the timeout. Knights take the snap, fumble the football, look out. Dorados may have recovered it again. Big scramble underneath there, and they'll unveil that it's recovered by the Dorados, and so the defense causes another turnover, and the offense will get their hands on the ball again. This Knight team is definitely struggling here in this ball game. Dorados clicking on all cylinders. Last week coming off a 66-0 victory. And here tonight, up 43-2. We're still in the first half of play. Tight set formation on this first down play. Receiver in motion from the left side. They'll look to throw to the end zone with time over the middle. Easy pickings. Touchdown, Dorados. Arvin Jackson with a score. 49 points on the board for the Dorados. for Arvin Jackson, an easy score. Another one-play drive for the Dorados, who are just making it easy here tonight. See this play. Sending man in motion on that left side. This is Jackson, I believe, coming in motion. Just ran to the center of the field, and the strike right there, and he was wide open for the score. Extra point is up and good for the Dorados. They put a 50 spot on the board here in the first half. Still playing after this.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Back here on Rio Sports Live as we are back to action. RGV Dorados will tee it up to kick it off. They lead 50-2 as they set up for this kickoff. See Mike Thomas and Arturo Gutierrez talking on our Facebook. Appreciate you guys watching the game. Talking about Texas Valley Sports. Don't get me wrong. I've been asking and pleading to be able to broadcast those Texas Valley games throughout the season. We covered them last year. There's a huge hit delivered by Darius Dorsey. Biggest hit of the ball game as Dorsey levels the return man on that kick return. Dorsey brought the house on that kick return. And take a look at this one. On the dead run, and here comes Dorsey. See you later. Wow. Texas Valley Sports, we carried their games last year. We carried the torch trying to extend the coverage of that league, trying to help promote it. And this year they've elected to see if they could put together the program, and at this point in time, the ownership is saying, hey, we'd rather try to get the fans to come out and watch it live. But in a split second, we'd be out there covering the games for those athletes, as we did last year, giving them a chance to be viewed by fans just not in the area, but outside the area, as we did last year. So if anybody out there gets a chance to talk to the Texas Valley guys, let them know, hey, there's a lot of fans out there that like to watch a game that just aren't even close to here, that can't make the trip to see these games. First down play for the Knights. Pass play over the middle, look out, and another pick, no, dropped. Dorados had that on a tip drill, nearly another pick. And it brings up second down. Second down for the Knights. See Arturo Gutierrez. Now, it wasn't cheap. Joe just asked not to be covered this year, thinking he could bring the crowd in. I'm thinking we weren't going to charge. We were not going to, and I won't charge. I don't charge to broadcast games. We simply rely on advertising dollars. Get off that subject as the play resumes, and there's a near safety, as the Knights quarterback just has no time. The only real positive things going on for the Knights has been on the running game, and that's for the fact that there's just no protection to give the quarterback any time at all to look downfield on these plays. Texas Valley Sports also has the basketball leagues going on and volleyball as well. We were looking at doing that. I was going to employ some extra crews for that. I was looking to see if we could figure out a way to do that. But then the whole shooting match got put on hold Here's pressure, and there's a safety as the Dorados defense just came knifing through. Everybody on the team meet at the quarterback. 2 points on the board. Two more points up for the Dorados. And now it'll be Dorado football, as the Knights will have to kick it off. First half just totally dominated by this Dorado team. Good crowd on hand here, making a lot of noise, having some fun. Over on sections 114, 115, 113. Right behind the two teams. And down below us, a good crowd assembling. Again, dollar everything, it seems like, on the menu. It's not exactly everything, but it is dollar popcorn, dollar soda, dollar beer, dollar hot dogs, I'm told, as well. There's your crowd shot. Right now rooting for the Dorados, young and old alike, here watching this game. RGV Dorados on top by the score of 52-2. They'll be back in town next week before the kickoff after the safety. Pretty lengthy pause in the action before we resume play. After this, the Dorados will have a short week to prepare. Their next game is on Saturday night, as a team out of Mexico City is here to challenge the Dorados. A short kickoff after the safety bounces around, fielded by the Dorados down the left sideline. This may go inside the 10-yard line on the return. Kevin Short took up on the dead run. Looked like he may have enough head of steam just to rumble all the way in for the score. Brought down short. They'll call him out at the 11. And so first down coming up for the RGV Dorados. At halftime, we'll take a break and we'll take a look at some of the other broadcasts that are coming up. There's other leagues that are starting up as well. I know the IWFA has started playing their games. We'll pick up some broadcasts of that, the full contact women's sport. And we've had discussions with some other entities that are putting together some various sporting events that we'll also carry. We'll be staying busy throughout the summer months. First down play for the Dorados. And they'll look left-hand side. That catch is made. Now rumbling through the defense, and 6 points on the board. Xavier Rubin gets 6. Rubin took that one and just took a look at the defense and said, who's out there to stop me? And literally took that man on. And put the points on the board for the Dorados. Extra point coming up for RGV. Good hold, placement, and the kick is away, and it is off to the left-hand side, no good. But because of this play, the RGV Dorados have put up 58 points in the game. Watch this as he takes on the defender. Nope, you're not going to bring me down. Neither are you three. 4 guys carried in the end zone by Xavier Rubin. Kickoff coming up after this.
Needing a treat before or after the big game? Then when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6, On F Street in Harlingen, it's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor in Delhi.
Back here on Rio Sports as we head into the closing seconds here of the closing stages of the first half. RGV Dorados out 58-2 with a lead. Now kick off to the San Antonio Knights yet again. Booming kick, bounces off into the end zone and into the stands. And so the Knights will take over. Their offense has been shut out here in the first half, and now if you go back to the previous game, well, the Dorados won last week 66-0. You're looking at now a game and a half of arena football in which the defense hasn't allowed any points. The only point scored here tonight was on an extra point attempt by the Dorados, in which a ball was fumbled and picked up by the Knights and taken in for the score. Knights up to the line of scrimmage. First down play here. They've had no luck through the air at all against the Dorados tonight. High snap, they'll look to run. Quarterback hit and stays on his feet for a moment and then finally blown dead. Back at the 5-yard line, that's a loss of near 5 yards on the play. As the RGV Dorados enjoying a 58-2 lead here at home at the arena on a Sunday night. Second down for the Knights out of San Antonio. Another high snap. Quarterback gets it. Here comes pressure. Still in the end zone. Ball knocked loose. Picked up by the Dorados. They'll fall forward in the end zone. Touchdown. Another scoop 6 for the Dorados. They put points on the board from the defensive side. 64-2. The extra point coming up for the Dorados. Quarterback unable to handle the snaps. That led to pressure coming up and then reaching out. Just trying to get out of the end zone on that play. And he will be ruled as a fumble. Defense recovered, fell into the end zone. As a result of that play, we get to the 1-minute warning. Anytime they get inside a minute, as the play continues. Now they'll go with a traditional NCAA clock management, in which incomplete passes, change of possession, scores, all will stop the clock. And an entirely lopsided game in the favor of the RGV Dorados, who are leading by 62. They'll miss the extra point. That's the only thing that's misfiring right now is the extra point. But hey, when you got 64 points and a half, not such a bad thing. Back after this.
Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito was right there for you when it comes to supporting your teams, schools, and organizations. A veteran-owned business dedicated to helping out regardless of the team or season. Let Chewy's design your hats or shirts with state-of-the-art embroidery. Let Chewy's design and print your shirts for the next big game. How about custom engraved top-of-the-line mugs, buttons, banners? Call Chewy's Custom Sports today.
What's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew. Welcome to King Cuts!
We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
A piece of cake.
Back here on Rio Sports after the touchdown by the Dorados. One of many. They kick off again to the San Antonio Knights. This game originally scheduled to have Arlington in town. The kicking game has definitely been able to work on their annex. Here's a return to the kick. There's a big hit delivered. Ball is loose in the end zone. Scooped up. Touchdown. 6 more points for the Dorados. They're scoring every way they can. Is Short gets the score. 70-2. Dorados. I don't know if you can invent another way to score than what they've done here tonight. Safeties, scoop and scores, interceptions, pick 6. And now just a vicious hit delivered. Take a look at this again. That ball's loose. There's a big hit delivered. Second time the ball's just losing there, and then Kevin Short just says thank you very much. And 6 more points for the Dorados. They now lead 70-2. Kickoff coming up after this extra point. It's up and in. Get enough practice of those, they eventually start going in. 71-2, back after this.
Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? Add a piece of cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is a piece of cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen.
Back here, another kickoff coming up for the Dorados. 71 points and a half. I remember asking Coach at our coaches show this week, as Coach King and I were visiting. I said, how do you follow up a 66-0 shutout in arena football? Well, he's an offensive-minded coach, and right now he's got 71 points on the board. On the return of the kick, another huge hit delivered. Kenny Anderson was just jolted out of the air as the Dorados are just bringing it at all levels here in this ball game. Get this one. Watch this hit. You'll feel this for the next couple of days. Clock running here in this ball game. San Antonio will be in no hurry to take a snap, I can assure you of that. I believe they'll have to take at least one snap before the half comes to an end, as they are just being beat up and beat on the scoreboard at the same time. They're letting that time tick down. Officials indicate you're going to have to take at least one snap before the half comes to an end. They've got the ball at their own 3-yard line on first down. And they'll run the play. Under center with a long count, they'll take it. Trying to get out of there, they'll take a knee. And that will take us to the end of the half. The RGV Dorados in this one lead by the score of 71-2. We'll take a break and we'll take a look at some of the halftime performances after this.
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You roll my whip, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, quick balls of fire. I did love cause I thought it was funny. You came along and moved me, honey. I changed my mind, this love is fine. Goodness gracious, quick balls of fire. Kiss me, baby. Ooh.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
To help fulfill your retirement needs, come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Don't pass up the savings at Mi Casa Furniture. Score big at Mi Casa Furniture.
7533 Boca Chica Boulevard, Brownsville.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
At Port Isabel Health Clinic, they care for you like family. Services include pediatrics, geriatric care, and family practice, school sports physicals, daycare physicals, orthopedic care, wellness exams for men and women. Dr. William Torkelson and his staff are here to serve you. Office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. through 5 p.m. Your health is their priority at the Port Isabel Health Clinic.
Shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You roll my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, quick balls of fire. I did love cause I thought it was funny. You came along and moved me, honey. I changed my mind, this love is fine. Goodness gracious, quick balls of fire. Kiss me, baby.
For the hottest deals, go to Mi Casa Furniture.
Save at Mi Casa Furniture. 7533 Boca Chica, Brownsville.
Everyone's a winner at Cano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. Right now, check out this 2014 Hyundai Elantra GT. This car is loaded with a leather interior, satellite radio, Bluetooth, and it's yours today for zero money down and $175 a month. That's right, no money down. Drive away today, just $175 a month. Or feel the power of this 2016 Dodge Challenger. This includes the RT Scat Pack, includes navigation, satellite radio, a reverse camera, an Alpine stereo system. Practically new with just 31,000 miles, powered by a 6.4-liter 392 Hemi engine. This today on the lot at $33,999. Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Cano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas. When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats. Laguna Madre Baits, 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas. Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-Up, 3-Down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, this tournament is set to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format, no fish over 21 inches, $150 per team or boat, maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-Up, 3-Down Fishing Tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.
San Benito High School students Noe Lopez, Nayeli Ramirez, and Peter Martinez will compete in the Career Pathways Showcase AV Technology, and Noe Barrientos will compete in the Residential Systems Installation for the 2019 Annual National Skills Conference. Good luck at Nationals.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. Right now, check out this 2014 Hyundai Elantra GT. This car is loaded with a leather interior, satellite radio, Bluetooth, and it's yours today for zero money down and $175 a month. That's right, no money down. Drive away today, just $175 a month. Or feel the power of this 2016 Dodge Challenger. This includes the RT Scat Pack, includes navigation, satellite radio, a reverse camera, an Alpine stereo system. Practically new with just 31,000 miles, powered by a 6.4-liter 392 Hemi engine. This today on the lot at $33,999. Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
San Benito High School students Noe Lopez, Nayeli Ramirez, and Peter Martinez will compete in the Career Pathways Showcase AV Technology, and Noe Barrientos will compete in the Residential Systems installation for the 2019 annual National Skills Conference. Good luck at Nationals!
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Don't pass up the savings at Mi Casa Furniture. Score big at Mi Casa Furniture.
7533 Boca Chica Boulevard, Brownsville.
Fishing fans, here's your chance to catch some fish and help out athletes at the same time. Mark the calendar now and plan on attending October 20th as the 3-up, 3-down San Perlita Booster Club Fishing Tournament looks to be the biggest and best yet. Located at Laguna Madre Baits in Port Mansfield, Texas, to provide 100% of the proceeds directly to the athletic programs. Artificial lures only with a blackjack format. No fish over 21 inches. $150 per team or boat. Maximum 4 people, and the grand champion is a team closest to 63 inches with 1 red trout and 1 flounder. Food raffles, baked goods, a silent auction, and terrific prizes from some great sponsors. Registration is October 19th. The tournament is October 20th. See you there at the 3-Up, 3-Down Fishing Tournament in Port Mansfield, where catching fish is helping athletes in a big, big way.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
How to add the VTX1 app to your Roku device. All your favorite shows from VTX1 Channel 1 and exciting games broadcast on Rio Sports Live can be added onto your Roku device by following these simple steps. Step 1. Scroll down to search and push OK on the remote control. Step 2. Type in VTX1 by using the arrow keys to move the cursor around the keyboard and pushing OK to enter the letters. When you're done, choose the VTX1 option on the right-hand side of the screen. Then push OK. Step 3. Choose the Add Channel option on the right-hand side of the screen and wait for the application to load. Congratulations! You have now successfully added the VTX1 app to your channel lineup. It can be found on the main screen under Home at the bottom of the list. For more information, visit the VTX1 website at vtx1.net/OTT.
At Port Isabel Health Clinic, they care for you like family. Services include pediatrics, geriatric care, and family practice, school sports physicals, daycare physicals, orthopedic care, wellness exams for men and women. Dr. William Torkelson and his staff are here to serve you. Office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. through 5 p.m. Your health is their priority at the Port Isabel Health Clinic.
Welcome back here as we get set for the second half of our coverage here from the arena in Hidalgo. Extended halftime break. Entertainment there provided by the dance team out of Harlingen. You got to see a little bit of that. Of course, with this YouTube and Facebook being our primary numbers on our social media, you can't turn on the audio, and they had the audio pumped up so loud here that the background music would have probably got us flagged on some of our social media sites. Therefore, we just kept it running. We thank all of the advertisers that assist us in bringing us coverage of sports here on Rio Sports Live. Want to also thank the city of San Benito for being on board with us. And they got a big event coming up in San Benito. It's the Hog Waddle coming up on May 18th. $5 admission, and VIP pass is also available. The best country and Tejano music in South Texas. May the 18th, it starts at 4 o'clock, goes till 11 o'clock. That's in the city of San Benito. And the Hog Waddle, just the next event of many planned in the city of San Benito, who has stepped up and become one of our regular advertisers here on Rio Sports. Again, we welcome them aboard, and you'll be seeing more from the city of San Benito. You'll also see more from South Padre Island. Second half kickoff is underway. And away we go as we start the third quarter of play. And on the kick return for the Dorados, they're going to take it down, and in the house, touchdown. Well, I said I didn't know how else they could score. They figured it out. Kickoff return for a touchdown. Dorados just scoring at will here in this ball game against the San Antonio Knights. You'll see here this kick return set up. The wall develops, and then down the left side, one man to beat there, runs through a tackle there, and end zone time for the Dorados. Extra point coming up for RGV. It took them all of 20 seconds to score that first touchdown here in the second half. And the extra point coming up. Ball down, kick up, away, and sails wide. No good. Well, that's the way we start. Second half starts much like the first. Kickoff coming up after this.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
And the kickoff is underway by the Dorados. Fielded by the Knights. Get it out across the 5-yard line, and that's it. About the 7-yard line. That is shut down on a hit delivered by Adonis Cruz. And so the Knights will bring the offense out onto the field here in this third quarter of play. And a new quarterback was warming up at halftime, and it looks like we'll see Luke Jackson. Jackson will step up and be the quarterback as we start the third quarter of play. For the Knights. First down play here for the Knights. Jackson, first snap, hands it off. Running play right side. It gets out to about the 9. Nothing more there. And so the Knights will have second down. Jackson and a quarterback. The bright spot on the offense was Elijah Gies. He lines up as a back in the backfield with Jackson. On this play, Jackson in a shotgun formation. Sends a receiver in motion, drops back to throw. Swings it out in the flats. It's caught there. And a completed pass across the 15-yard line. Driving forward near first down territory. Third down and short coming up for the San Antonio Knights. And just a couple of first downs would be a huge leap forward for this team from an offensive perspective. G's on the carry here. He's going to get a surge from the offensive line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Positive yards on that carry by G's for the San Antonio Knights. Fans, if you're watching this on our Facebook, I ask you to share the link. Bad snap, that's a loose ball. And it's recovered inside the 5-yard line. They had trouble with that in the first half. And that continues here in the second. For the San Antonio Knights, second down and a long way to go. They have to take this ball out across into Dorado territory to get a first down. Jackson now will have to take a snap from his end zone. On this second down play. Takes a snap, pressure comes, tries to get rid of the ball. Jackson trying to get out of the end zone now. Will backpedal out to the 1 yard line. Just sheer strength that time by Jackson prevents a safety. We had a couple of those early on in the game as the Dorados, as I said, had ways of scoring this game. Michael Summers watching the game on YouTube, appreciate that. And the other fans who are watching the game. And encourage you to get to our Roku channel and watch our games there. That's where our live coverage is going on, and also where our replays are happening. And we're 24 hours, 7 days a week. We've got games going on from earlier broadcasts. There's a batted down pass at the line of scrimmage. And now from the 1 yard line, 4th down coming up for the San Antonio Knights, who have just been outmanned here tonight by the RGV Dorados in a 77-3 and counting ball game. Jackson out of a shotgun. Bad snap again, rolls out into the stands, and that'll be another safety for the RGV Dorados. 2 more points on the board. And actually, that may not be such a bad deal, because for the Knights, if they weren't going to get a first down, which they would have had to take it across midfield into Dorado territory. If they not got a first down, it would have been Dorado's ball on the spot. And had it been a pass attempt and an incompletion, it would have been 1st and goal from the 1. Now at least they get the luxury of kicking the ball to the Dorados. Talking about the Knights. Watching from Central Point, Oregon. Want to send a shout to Michael Summers. Thanks for watching the game here on Rio Sports. Kickoff by the Knights. Dorados will field it, bring it out across the 10, 20, 25-yard line, upended at the 27. On a return by Kevin Short. And that's where the Dorados will take over. First and 10. Here we are on May 5th. Taking a look at our minutes viewed on our social media on Facebook. Already over 60,000 minutes viewed. I was saying earlier this week, we got a lot of room to make up to equal what we did last May. 600,000 combined minutes viewed on our YouTube and Facebook alone. That's a good start on Facebook in just 5 days. Numbers from today have not been compiled as of yet. Matter of fact, numbers from yesterday haven't been compiled, and there were some huge numbers for our softball coverage and our baseball coverage provided by Freddie Heredia over on the Rio Sports Live Southwest. Pass in the end zone, leaping catch not made. And an incomplete pass. That would have been an outright acrobatic catch for the Dorados. Would have easily put 6 more points on the board for RGV. Right now, no broadcast set for Monday or Tuesday. However, I'm going to be looking at just some other options out there. I know some 7-on-7 leagues have started in Brownsville and also have started in Mercedes. We'll be covering those on Wednesday. We'll be watching for some additional stuff to cover. Pass play, end zone, touchdown Dorados. Arvin Jackson reels it in for the score. 7 more points on the board. Jackson made that one look easy.
That's a real big touchdown.
85 points scored by the Dorados in this game, and I'm going to keep using the words "and counting." Take a look at that pass play. Jackson in motion, left-hand side. And all Arvin Jackson. Easy pickings for the 6. Extra point coming up for the Dorados. They'll set up in a 2-point conversion attempt. Fake the handoff, look in the end zone, in traffic, it's incomplete. We'll continue with the kickoff after this.
440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Needing a treat before or after the big game? Then, when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6. On F Street in Harlingen, it's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli. Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito is right there for you when it comes to supporting your teams, schools, and organizations. A veteran-owned business dedicated to helping out regardless of the team or season. Let Chewy's design your hats or shirts with state-of-the-art embroidery. Let Chewy's design and print your shirts for the next big game. How about custom engraved top-of-the-line mugs, buttons, banners? Call Chewy's Custom Sports today.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Xavier. This is Sarge, and we're the owners of King Cuts Barbershop, and this is the King Cuts crew.
Back here after the kickoff, the RGV Dorados doing just about what they want here tonight against the San Antonio Knights. 85-2 is your score. You know, sometimes it's better if I've talked to coaches who would be like, I'd rather be shut out than put like a 2 on the board, in which we got a safety some way, somehow. I'm going to go back and talk about those numbers for you, my friends, as far as what we're doing here on Rio Sports Live. I had said during our we had an impromptu show between Freddie and I as I was out visiting with him in Rio Sports Live Southwest, that coming in to the month of May, we were looking at, we're going to have to duplicate some pretty big numbers. As last May, we were at 600,000+ minutes total on social media. There's a pick on an interception for the Dorados back inside the 5-yard line as Joe Mason makes another play and the defense gets another interception. Mason pulls it in. Gives the Dorados the football back. Finish my thought on our social media. Already in the month of May, and we're only in this is the 5th of May. And so the numbers do not reflect yesterday, which we had some big games in the Harlingen South game. Our Facebook numbers are at 60,700 minutes viewed in the month of May. That's just 4 days in. On our YouTube, we're at 113,300 minutes viewed. So you're talking combined already at 175,000 minutes viewed just in 4 days and counting. Pass play to the right side for the Dorados. Completed out across the 15-yard line and then driven to the boards at the 17. Catch made by Tariq Hodge. We'll start hearing some different names now in this ball game for the Dorados. So April was a 500,000+ minutes viewed on our social media. And May Although I said it, what was it, Wednesday? I'm not sure we can duplicate what we did last May as our growth continues to just surge on Rio Sports Live. But at this point in time, it's just unreal. We're also pulling a lot of games because of coaches not wanting to be scouted at the high school level, which would be getting many, many more views on the replays. Pass over the middle, that is a completed pass. Hit delivered, but Kevin Short hangs on, and that moves the chains for the Dorados. Our highlight reel will be full of big plays tonight from this one. Dare I say it, I don't think the Dorados can dream up another way to score here tonight in this game. Said that at halftime. I just questioned it. Is there a way? And then they returned a kickoff for a touchdown. Quarterback in the game, Byron Ingram right now for the Dorados. Sends a man in motion right side, drops back to throw. Lofts a pass downfield, incomplete in the direction of Hodge. Dorados wanting a penalty flag. Nothing doing, says the official, as they're trying just to run this clock out as quick as they can to put this one in the books. Dorados already up with 85 points on the board. I'm going to send a shout out in the direction of all the fans watching as well. Pass play, right side to Hodge, and does he hang on? No, incomplete pass. Tariq Hodge wanted that for 6 points. Seeing some of the comments there on our YouTube, some interesting conversation there. Austin and Mexico City being some of the teams that are touted as highly competitive in this league. RGV Dorados lost to Austin earlier this year. And in our coaches show this week, we talked about Mexico City coming to town next week, and that was going to be an interesting one to watch to see if Mexico City indeed had a lot of talent to bring to town. So we'll be hoping to see what they bring. Dorados looking to score again. A lot of pressure and a sack as the big play of the game for the defense of the Knights presents a sack. We do appreciate all the fans that are watching. That'll take us to the closing seconds here of the third quarter. We'll be right back with the fourth. RGV Dorados up big.
We specialize in all kinds of men's cuts and hair designs. Keep yourself groomed. We'll take care of the rest. King Cuts, where fresh cuts are served daily.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You brought my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, quick balls of fire. I liked it love cause I thought it was funny. You came along and fooled me, honey. I changed my mind, this love is fine. Goodness gracious, quick balls of fire. Kiss me, baby.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen.
Back here to action as we start the fourth quarter of play. RGV Dorados looking for some points. Over the middle of the field, that's a catch made. Now yards after the catch, down the sideline, inside the 15-yard line. Kevin Short on the catch and the yards after. And so the Dorados had been penalized to a hefty margin. And even that big gain does not set a new set of downs, and it's fourth down coming up. But now 4th and 1. As we are here in and on 4th down, Byron Ingram drops back, swings a pass, right side is caught. Kevin Short learning, leaning, and scoring a touchdown for the Dorados, or is it? There it is, touchdown. Had to wait for the call as the official came over to discuss it with one of the other officials before setting the hands in the air for the score. Let's take a look at it. You'll see Short catch it here, stays on his feet. No contact yet, and then as he stretched out, that ball just clips the end zone for the score. For the RGV Dorados. And they go over the 90 mark and points scored here in this ball game. Extra point coming up. Byron Ingram, the quarterback, set to go here. Sends a man in motion, right to left. That's Adonis Cruz. And now they'll get the conversion. That is good. Kickoff coming up, Dorados winning big.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Don't pass up the savings at Mikasa Furniture. Score big at Mikasa Furniture.
7533 Boca Chica Boulevard, Brownsville.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call the schedule.
Clock continues to run here as the RGV Dorados having a little fun here before we have the kickoff. They lead in this one. That's not a misprint on the scoreboard. That is your score, 93-2, as the Dorados have the lead here in this fourth quarter, and they have elected to keep the clock running. Normally we'd have a running clock. It'd be stopped after a score, and they would at least reset it for the kickoff. This game originally scheduled for RGV to be taking on Arlington. San Antonio Knights found out late last night that, hey, you're going to be making a trip to the RGV to take on the Dorados. Dorados, we had talked to Coach Benny King about facing Arlington, and he was excited to see that team. It was an unknown. They weren't sure as far as who they have. We got some stats for you. And they're rather lopsided, as you would expect. Although the numbers themselves don't necessarily tell the true story of this game. Nonetheless, I'll run down the stats for you. Our thanks to Ray Silva providing the stats. Kickoff on the return. Here come the Knights. Out across the 25-yard line. Trying to get across that 25. Nothing doing. Dorados there. Energetic return, if nothing else, by Joseph Barassi for San Antonio. Let's run down the stats that I have here. Total yards of 135 to 47. RGV Dorados. 47 yards in arena football is as low as I've ever heard. 135 yards total, 119 through the air for the Dorados. Rushing department, Renato Nunez had a carry for 14 yards. Adonis Cruz 1 for 2 and a touchdown. Each pass play is incomplete. Nunez, while in at quarterback, was 7 of 11 for 102 yards and 6 touchdowns. He was picked once. Arvin Jackson had 3 catches for 47 yards. Every time he caught the ball, he scored a touchdown. Kevin Short, 3 catches, 36 yards, scored a touchdown. Xavier Rubin, 1 catch, 27 yards, scored a touchdown. Isaiah Jupiter, 1 catch, 5 yards, scored a touchdown. There's a fumble on the play, picked up by the Dorados, and this one may go to the house. 6 more points on the board, as that's a score for Daniel Young. Miscue on the snap. And the RGV Dorados have hit 99 on the scoreboard. They're an extra point away from going to 100. Let's see this play. Miscue from the word go. Young, easy scoop. And clear sailing for the touchdown. Extra point for the Dorados, looking for point number 100. So again, you look at the night for Arvin Jackson, 3 catches, 47 yards, and 3 touchdowns. That's letter perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the receivers that caught passes caught touchdowns, and 3 of the receivers that caught touchdown passes, every catch they made was a touchdown for the Dorados. That's drilling into some stats for you right there. 99 points, we look for number 100 for the Dorados. Good snap, ball down, kick up long high, and a century mark for the Dorados as that kick is good. Kickoff after this.
Mind and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
Back here on Rio Sports, we thank you for watching here on a Sunday night, Cinco de Mayo 2019, and a kickoff underway, deep kickoff, returnable by the Knights from the end zone. Bring it out across the 1 to the 2, and that is it. Play shut down there. 4 minutes left here in this ball game and a little change. This wraps up quite a day here for Rio Sports Live. We broadcast, count them, 14 games from Mercedes this morning as we were covering NFL flag football action. Fans dancing in the stands now as they are having some fun at the arena. This caps off our 15th broadcast of the day on Rio Sports. I thank Eric Medrano and Manny Medrano for assisting us in the broadcasting of those games. Jay Cal also helping on the camera. Here's a bad snap, and that's going to be recovered by the Dorados, and that's another touchdown. 6 more points for the Dorados. That was an errant snap, but just nobody wanted to pick up. Dorados said, why not? And they did. Take a look at this one. Just the snap itself was nowhere near the quarterback. Easy pickings for the score.